Hey, this is Old Gaming Guru, and I'm going to do a really rapid fire video on 3 easy ways to make your Fallout London experience much more enjoyable and just, I think, tons better. So, without further ado, let's get started. Here are my 3 tips. The first one, get a settlement. Um, if you played regular Fallout, is that's pretty obvious, but is most of you don't know yet, but you can get settlements right there in London. And in those settlements, you'll have a workbench so you can scrap stuff and then you can build other workbenches. You can also have settlers doing stuff and making money for you. So if you played Fallout 4 and you like settlements, you'll love settlements in Fallout London. I've already got my first 2 settlements, and let me tell you, it is, other than trying to get the people to actually work, hey, it's actually pretty cool. So, plus, it solved the problem for me is I had a quest where I had to provide some components, and I couldn't get the components anywhere other than buying them, and I didn't have enough tickets to do it. So, what was my solution? Get a settlement, get a workbench, scrap. Anyways, where are the settlements? Biggin Hill Airport, just south of Vagabond headquarters, which is the pub, Swan and something, I think. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but the when you do your first quest and you go to the pub, it's just south of that. So it's in the southeast corner of the map. 2 really easy quests from the Druid, and that will unlock your workbench, and you'll have a settlement there. The next one is London Bridge. This one's a little bit harder, but it's nice because then it allows you to get across the Thames and then be able to go ahead and work the north side of the river, which is extremely more profitable and has better loot. But London Bridge, just go to it. It's just west of Tower Bridge. You're going to have to do 2 checks. There's going to be a guy there who asks you for 10 tickets to be able to cross the bridge. You then pass the first check, which is charisma based. You need a charisma of 6. If you pass it, guess what? Then you get another one, and then you have to have an intelligence of 7. You pass both of those. He will then tell you is if you go get rid of a bunch of people um, that are beef eaters, those are the cannibals that are on the north side of the river. If you get rid of those guys, he will go ahead and let you turn this into a settlement, and he will guard it. So that's how you get your settlement. The next one, I don't know about you, but man, I have been struggling with loading screen times in Fallout London, and that I was just trying my hardest to be really patient with the game because it really is a good game and it's got some really, really cool ideas, and I can see why Bethesda's already starting to hire some of these mod developers away. But anyways, the deal is to fix this, it's a very simple mod, and I've put it down here. You download this mod, you unpack it into your Fallout 4 directory where your game is located at. You then go in and check your video card controls, and this is all, by the way, in the instructions at the website here. But once you do that and you set your video controls right, your loading times will go down to seconds. So I went from 3 to 5 minutes loading, load saves. Like every time I went in through a door and it had a loading screen, I was sitting there for 3 to 5 minutes. This fixed it for me. So I hope it fixes it for you. The next one, get a gun and way better armor. Fallout to me is not a melee game, and literally, I died a lot trying to whack stuff with my fist. Then I tried to whack them with a knife. Then they started getting overpowered, and basically I could hit them 20 times, and they could hit me once, and I'd still be dead. That sucks. That's not fun game playing to me. So, anyways, easiest way to do that. One of your first quests takes you to Thames Haven. So Thames Haven is a town that you will find a gun merchant at. He sells a good gun and good armor. It's almost as good as the armor I'm wearing right now. And I think he's even got one pair that's better than what I have, but I don't have the tickets to buy it. But you can get gun and better armor there. You just got to have tickets, sell everything that you get your hands on, especially drugs, I mean anything, and go ahead and get yourself equipped. It's not too bad. I think my gun cost me like 200, and the armor cost me altogether like 400. So do yourself a favor and stop dying to the shrews and the leeches and everything else that should be pretty easy to kill, and it'll make the game much more enjoyable. So once you do that, then go hunt hooligans across the north side of the Thames. So once you have your settlement set up on London Bridge, or you cross over any of the other bridges, go hunt the packs of different factions that are out there. And trust me, you'll get good guns and armor quickly. Plus, you'll start getting more tickets. It's just a lot better loot on the north side of the river. Also, too, cheat terminal does work. I verified that with most things on the Fallout London set. So you can get stuff. It's going to appear different in this version than it does in the regular Fallout version. So if you put in like 308 armor, it might come out as 30, or excuse me, 308 bullets. It might come out as 32s. So don't be surprised by that. Just remember, everything will all be automatically converted by Fallout London, which is really, really cool. So, but there are things that you can't do that are Fallout 4 specific. You cannot do it in Fallout London, and so I wouldn't even try it for fear of breaking your game. There's just some things aren't going to convert over, but most of your main stuff will. Okay, one last bonus tip. Honestly, tapes haven't got me a little bit concerned about the state of the game. It was just a lot of dying to radiation, and it was in really dark spaces. And I'm a little bit claustrophobic. I don't know about you, but I really was getting a little bit burnt out on doing that and some of the roof puzzles and other things. And I was kind of going, is this the right game for me? I got out and started exploring London proper, and I'll tell you what, this is a heck of a game. Once you get out of those early quests and you get some guns and some armor, there's a lot of fun to be had. So do that as soon as you can. Go explore. If you find yourself when you're doing the main quest getting a little frustrated, go explore the world. It'll be well worth it. The sights are amazing, and if you know anything about London, I'll tell you what, it's just a joy to actually just wander around the world. Plus, you get other gear and all sorts of good stuff when you're fighting other humans that you can use so that you can fight monsters. Anyways, that's it. Old gaming gear out.